So ladies and gentlemen, got a video. Jay's asked me a question, working out and fit. Nowhere close to an expert, but I got some basics for the average person mixed with probably motivation and getting the results you want. Maybe understand how the body works. All right, basic shit, working out, freaking high metabolism, everyone wants to be cut. Fucking eat breakfast in the morning, super important. And of course you want to eat healthy, the healthy fats, you know, so get that olive oil. Coconut oil has got high, does increase your bad cholesterol, but also increases good cholesterol. Working out a lot and whatnot, don't worry about the increase in bad cholesterol. Anyway, so olive oils, you know, you want those polyunsaturated, monounsaturated fats. So yeah, olive oils, a really good one to cook with and whatnot. Of course, do the eggs in the morning. Just get, basically, if you're not a breakfast person, people say this all the time, get something in your fucking body in the morning. Whether it be, start with some fruit, that's a really good thing to digest, and maybe a piece of bread. Alright, anyway, so that'll increase your metabolism. You know, workouts, he asked me like, alright, he, you know, wants to be more toned, muscular type thing, you know, type physique. So anyways.
PJ CrossFit.
Yeah, PJ CrossFit, whatever. Want to fucking look like me? This is what you gotta do. Anyway, so two things I recommended was deadlifts and squats. Anyone knows that who works out generally, but for layman's terms, if you're not all like up on crazy workout fanatics and whatnot, that's cool. They got their passion. A lot of that stuff might be too technical for the average person, even for me, and I'm not even close to an expert in that area. But when you put the demand on your body of deadlifts and squats, those literally will cause an increase in muscle mass, increase in testosterone, and as a man, and I mean, women need testosterone, just human beings in general need testosterone to build muscle, and there's a couple other hormones that go into that. So you freaking feel these, your freaking quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, your back, and just big massive compound movements that require a lot of demand, because it's, I mean, the heaviest lifts you can do is the deadlift generally, and it requires so much from your body. So it recruits that stuff. So that'll increase testosterone, decreases fat because you need to burn more, increase the metabolism. That'll get you in the path of being more muscular and more cut, which is what everyone wants. And then.
So what are you starting out as with weight? Like,
so
how should you determine that?
Okay, good question. I'm glad you asked that. This is cool. I've never done it with actually someone holding the camera and asking me that question. So with those movements and all movements with heavy weights. In particular, you need to have very, very good form, because if you want to take care of your body, that's the whole reason of working out.
Do you want to give us a form setup real quick?
Yes, and this is debatable by many people. You'll look at anyone who's got a YouTube video on form and deadlifts, they're going to say different shit. Some people will say that when you're doing the deadlift form, of course the main things is you want to keep your arms straight, your back tight, and you want to keep your lower back generally straight. A little bit of curve in my back, as you can see right here. I have a little bit of curve in it, and that's called an arched back. You know, you want it arched. You don't want it slouched. That's the worst thing you can do. Super dangerous, you know. So don't do anything like that. You know, when I practiced, I would look in a mirror, like as I could right here. You can see the mirror.
Real quick?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I would look in a mirror, and I would just check that stuff. Be like, bam. It's called loading the weight, or keeping your arm straight or whatever. And that's how you want to start the movement. Keep it tight. Keep your back really tight, and keep this muscle tight right here. And it's like, if you see that, that's like a lot of people after the movie 300. They're like, oh, I want to get that look where it's like, you know, that muscle's all big here and like low there, you know. But anyways, you want to like get your core really tight, because you got your core in the front and your back. Anyways, and do that, and boom, just perfect, straight. Don't overextend like a lot of people in the gym. Oh, the people do this in the gym like crazy. They overextend, and it's just like, what? You don't want to do that. You just want to.
Because what will that do?
Well, it's bad for your back. Look at it. I mean, just look at it. It's like your spine isn't. That's not a normal place to be holding weight. You know, you want to have a straight, aligned spine. And I'm glad you asked that, because I think a new school of thought, and Elliot Holz, I think a lot of people know about him on YouTube. He recommends something a lot of people don't recommend, which is he recommends keeping your spine aligned. So a lot of people recommend looking up you know, when you do the deadlift, and that's how I started. But if you can see here, my neck is not in line with my spine, which causes a structural integrity flaw, you could say, of the lifting motion. So it's like, bam, got everything, looks good. But if I'm looking up, I'm not recruiting these muscles, you know, as much as I would a straight spine, like I would like this. Look at that angle and bam. So those are minor details, but basically correct form. You don't want to injure yourself. You want to take care of your body. Same with squats. So just do your own education on yourself. Correct form. There's a couple schools of thoughts. Make sure you get the main principles down. You'll be good. So lifting. You want to, you know, mix it up. Of course, going heavy sometimes is cool. Of course, practicing good form. And then, you know, you want maybe do high repetition workouts and everybody's different. Literally every body, my body is different than your body is and has different responses to things. So for me, the deadlift max I ever hit was, I did a lot of repetitions, like I told you. I did 3 sets of 20 reps. And that, you know, that's a high volume, low weight workout. And then 2 weeks later, I hit like a max record. I mean, it's not that much. It was like, I mean, for a deadlift compared to, I guess, weightlifters, you know, it's like 315. I lifted that 4 times, you know. But the week before that, I think I did 295. So I did work up with the weight, you know, but I broke some plateau through doing high rep, high volume, low weight. All right, so that's things that I do that the average person doesn't, which fitness has always been really easy for me. And I'm not an insane guru, but I've always been pretty cut for the past, I don't know, 8 years from a habit I have. Every day when I wake up, a lot of times I used to just do push-ups, or literally like always just consistently work out. People tell me like, oh, I don't have time to work out. You have fucking time, literally. Like, how many times do you see me at the dining facility doing pull-ups right before I eat chow or after, or doing some push-ups? How much time did it take?
Not long at all.
Not long at all.
How many pull-ups are you doing right before? Until you burn out?
It's sometimes I mix it up. There's certain a lot of times I do that, maybe probably twice a week, and then there's other ways you can do it where you can break plateaus by different methods and different means. There's one I just heard about recently where you can just do 1/3 of your max, like multiple times per day. So if you wanted to ramp up your push-ups, hit a plateau, just do literally, like, and you can have reminders for yourself. Every day before you eat food, do freaking 20 push-ups, or anytime you step into your room, do 20 push-ups, you know, ins and outs. You know, we have that in our career field. Just freaking do something like that, some flutter kicks, and that'll just keep your metabolism high. If it's before you eat, a lot of food will go right to your muscles, you know. So anyways, those are some things that I do. Wake up in the morning, do some clap push-ups, you know, just bam. Like I used to be able to do, maybe I'll try and do some right now. But yeah, good form with your push-ups. Freaking keep your entire core tight like a plank. You know, I used to do planks a lot too. But when I wake up in the morning, I'd wake up and I'd just go. And then I'd go into single clap push-ups. And then I would just go into regular. And that's how I'd start my day every day. I'd do like 10 double clap, 10 single, 10 regular. But just do what works for you. Like throw in some clap. And then I would jump into morning like frog jumps. And it's actually requires a lot of...
Okay,
yeah.
Do some more of those.
Yeah, just bam. It requires a lot of like power and muscles, a lot of shit, you know. Then just do air squats. I mean, if you're in class, you have trouble staying awake, stand in the back of the classroom, just do some freaking regular squats. Just constantly putting a demand on your body, exercise. You know, it'll make you fit.
Right on.
So as simple as that. Make sense? Any other questions? Did I miss anything?
No, I think you hit it all. If you want to talk about the...
I was gonna say balance, but before you get what was yours?
No, go. You're good.
Okay, balance. So preventing injury and any type of disorder in the body and mind is out of balance of some level. Cancer is out of balance of regrowth of cells. This is a law of nature. Out of balance causes disorder, and yeah. So
So are you going to talk about nutrition? Is that what you're about to lead into?
That, and I mean, balance is the key to life. Everyone knows that.
Agreed.
And for lifting, if you want to prevent shoulder injuries, you want to have a balance of chest and back. If I was, people see this all the time. You go to the gym, guys who don't work out their back and just their chest, they're hunched over. They have this type of look. Their shoulders are in a compromised position. Their shoulder capsules, and they're, you know, people have shoulder problems and whatnot. But if you're balancing your pulls with your push, you'll have a balanced body, and you know it'll look good. But looking good is a function.
Same with your top as your bottom, correct? Like,
yeah.
I mean, your legs.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm.
Because I mean, how many times you go in the gym and you see somebody who's got the V, you know,
yeah, just
starting from the waist up, and they're huge, and then nothing to show for legs.
Yeah, I got pretty little legs, I guess, compared to a lot of buddies. But I mean, I can still lift decently well. I can run really fast. So that probably helps. But anyways, balance. So freaking, you're doing some push-ups. You gotta throw in the pull-ups because that's the pull. The pull motion gets the back, it pulls it down. Shoulders in this position, push. It uses these muscles to push them forward. So you want to keep your body in balance to prevent injury. So yeah, and then you know, stretch, throw in some stretches. Yeah, I mean, just I know it takes time, but if you're just in class, did you ever see me in class just stretching or in the back?
Yeah.
Just like, and I literally,
yeah,
rarely get injured. Yeah, and you know, I put my body through a lot of demands, as one would tell. Not many people know about pararescue career food, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of demands with that. So that's it. You were gonna ask something, right?
No, we're good.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
You want to say anything?
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy it, man. Freaking work out, give you more energy. Freaking, you know, guys, pull girls a little bit more. You'll feel better about yourself. Girls, same thing. Yeah, just help your mind. It'll help your mind work better. That's proven. All this shit's proven. So, anyways, really good benefits. Releases stress. Fucking it. Oh, here's one thing I should share. Motivation part. So, there was a time where I injured myself from an accident working on a boat, and I was working out so much at the time, and right after I injured myself, I could not work out. I could not run. I could not lift. I could not do anything. It was like a gnarly injury. And I remember on the second day of not working out, it was like, God, what the fuck? Because I was so used to working out, my body was addicted to those chemicals. I was addicted to that path that we were actually already talking about. I was addicted to all those, like that pattern and program I had in my body, that it literally felt shitty without working out, to where I literally had to go up to a wall and just be like, ah! And I'd do like the wall sits for like 45 seconds, and it was like causing pain to my injury, and I was like, all right, I just gotta accept it. I'm gonna fucking feel weird not working out. This is gonna feel shitty, and I'm not gonna get my release that I normally get. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So a month and a half later, I was starting to get back into the workout routine. Guess what? It was fucking hard for me to motivate myself to get back into it because I lost that pattern. People say it takes a month to establish it. I lost that natural pattern of addiction to working out, that feeling where I felt right to work out. So I lost it. So if you haven't been, it takes a little bit of time where you literally just have to push yourself, tough it out. You're not gonna feel like it in the beginning, you know, whatever. Just find a way to motivate yourself. Watch a YouTube video, listen to music. I used to do that. Listen to, just literally put on a workout motivation playlist. I maybe listen to my own voice. When we're working hard because of this, you're going for pararescue, fucking need to, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be an awesome job. Whatever reason it is you need to motivate yourself, just listen to it. Whatever spikes that, and fucking just go, hit it at least like hard for at least a month and a half. And then, trust me, you'll notice then, you get like 3 days without the gym, you'll want to go. And it'll feel good and it'll feel right. So, bam. I think that's basically anything there is to know about getting in shape. So
that's awesome.
All right, enjoy. Later.